Hey everyone, so I am here in Vietnam and I am super excited to be unboxing The Last of Us Part 2 Ellie Edition. Now, why am I excited? Well, I am actually living or normally based in Australia where they did not stock the Ellie Edition version of the game. However, the other day, I moved to Vietnam a few months ago, and the other day, while randomly Googling online, I found that a number of stores in Vietnam actually stocked the Ellie Edition. Now, my understanding is that the game and this version are stocked in fairly low numbers. I'm not sure exactly where they managed to get this from and whether PlayStation Asia specifically chose Vietnam as one of the countries to stock it in. But nevertheless, here we are. And let's see what's inside the box. Didn't think it was worthwhile cutting up the main cardboard box up on camera, but here we are. The Last of Us Part 2, Ellie Edition. Let me just pull it out. It's pretty heavy. The box says it is around 7.6 kilograms. As you can see there. Boom. So this is The Last of Us Part 2 Ellie Edition. Now I understand that a lot of orders in North America have actually been delayed. And so for some people who are interested, this may be the first time they're seeing this. But for others, you've probably already opened up yours. Or you may have not purchased one, either due to stock levels or the price. But it's certainly a beautiful box. You can see a bit of Ellie's fern tattoo engraved, well, not engraved, but printed on the box, and it's a bit textured. It's a fairly large box, so let's see what's in there. Actually getting the contents out of the box was a bit of a struggle because it was a box inside of a box kind of scenario, but here it is. So the first thing that greets you when you open the box, apart from this massive Last of Us logo, is the full game and the steel book, along with the art of The Last of Us Part 2. So the full game contains an install disc and a play disc. Because of the size of the game, I believe it's around 80 gigabytes. Features beautiful drawing here of Ellie and another character on the other side that for now I will not spoil in case you have read nothing about the game and have no clue. So I'll leave that to the side without flipping it. We have the art book. There's something else underneath it. The art book again contains various art from the video game, some of the scenery, etc. Put this aside over here. Not sure what this is. So, there's a sleeve. It says The Last of Us Part 2. So it's a little message from Neil Druckmann, director of The Last of Us Part 2. Kind of, I guess, explaining their intention behind The Last of Us Part 2 and the experience they set out to create. It's actually quite nice. Believe it or not, this is actually my first ever collector's edition of a game, apart from the original Ellie edition of the first Last of Us, but that was far less intense than this entire package. So, below this, we have Ellie's bracelet. Let me try to remove this plastic covering. Alright. There we go. So we have Ellie's bracelet, which is has the eye, I believe they call it, of evil, which wards off evil. We have a number of pins here, which actually are pretty cool designed. See, there's Part 2, Naughty Dog, Stop and Fireflies. I'm not sure what most of these, I mean this is Ellie's knife, but I'm not sure what some of these refer to yet because I have not completed the game. There's also a bunch of stickers here that look pretty cool. One of them is Ellie's fern tattoo, and the rest say The Last of Us and Naughty Dog. I'm not going to open that for now. Nothing below the pins. That's pretty cool. Then we have this package. Not sure what this is. Oh, opens up like this. Here we go. So we have a patch here. It says The Last of Us Part 2 on it. And we also have, what is this? Is this the vinyl? Oh, this is the soundtrack from the game. So here we go, stereo. It's pretty cool. And again, took a short pause to open the box, but we have one of the main features of the Ellie Edition of The Last of Us 2, which is a replica of Ellie's bag. Looks like it's pretty solid quality. It features a few pins here. You can see. Not sure if it's like any particular brand or anything, but it has Naughty Dog branding inside. Yeah, looks pretty solid quality. This brown is a pretty nice has a pretty nice kind of feel to it. Can definitely see someone using this on a day-to-day kind of capacity. My understanding is that it fits a 13-inch laptop and a bunch of other things as well. It has several pockets. So yeah, that is pretty cool. And then finally, we have the statue of Ellie here. I'm gonna try to show you. Oh, there we go. Proper reveal. Here it is. Those who are keen for the statue, it's a pretty big size and it's actually quite heavy. Has some pretty cool details. So here it says The Last of Us Part 2. You can see some of the details up close. Good textures. Kind of go around it here. And there's the backpack that came along with the Ellie Edition. A few arrows. And of course, Ellie's tattoo. The bracelet that also came in the Ellie Edition. The guitar, which by the way a replica of is now available for North American fans to be purchased for quite a hefty sum on PlayStation Store. And of course, Ellie. Now there's been some criticism of Ellie's face model, facial features in the statue. But I mean, it's not terrible. I can imagine this be pretty difficult to sculpt and to create on a mass level. But I do think some of these details are pretty cool, and they overall did a pretty solid job. Yeah. Oh, there you have it, everyone. That is the complete Ellie Edition, featuring again the full game, the backpack, patch, the music in vinyl form of the video game, the art of The Last of Us, special note from director of The Last of Us Part 2, Neil Druckmann, who's an incredible person, some stickers, Ellie's bracelet, some pins for your jacket or backpack or whatever, and of course the statue. Hope you all enjoyed this unboxing. Please let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, if you're getting one of your own, enjoy. If you're not, I hope you all have an incredible journey with the game.